आइए अब हम पब्लिक पॉलिसी डिसिप्लिन की हिस्ट्री को एंशियंट एशियन थॉट में तलाश करने की कोशिश करें। जो पहले बहुत बड़े फिलोसोफर हैं जिसके बारे में मैं बात करना चाहता हूँ, उनका नाम कौटिल्य है। आप 350 बीसी में पैदा हुए बिहार के एक इलाके में, एंड ही हैज़ बीन अ टीचर at Texla University, which was a very famous and very big university at that time. And later he became advisor to Chandragupta Maurya. And we start with one of his advices he provides to the rulers. Most of the work by Kautilya is in the forms of instructions to the rulers, and this instruction, which is very important for the modern day governments, is that in the happiness of the subjects lies the benefit of the king, and in what is beneficial to the subjects is his own benefit. This is, I think, very important policy advice to the modern day political governments. Most of them, say in developing country, face political problems, and if they follow this advice, maybe they can deal with political dissatisfaction and political dissent in their societies. Now, Kautilya has provided very important ideas about organizing economic life in a polity. For him, economic life or economy is the basis of making a strong state. So it's a very important idea. Look at one of his instruction to the ruler. A king with a depleted treasury eats into the very vitality of the citizens and the country. Very important political comment on the situation of or the importance of revenues in a state. He also continues, at the same time, a king who impoverishes his own people or angers them by unjust exactions will also lose their loyalty. Very important advice, because taxes, according to him, are very important source of making a strong state, but he also cautions the king or the rulers that taxes should be just by all means. Otherwise, they will destabilize or contribute to destabilize a polity. Now, let's think about or discuss Kautilya's insights on organizing economic activity. He says the root of wealth is economic activity, and lack of it brings material distress. In the absence of fruitful economic activity, both current prosperity and future growth are in danger of destruction. I think this advice is very relevant to many governments around the world these days, because many governments are not focusing on generating economic activity, which ultimately leads to prosperity and satisfaction of human beings. He advises the rulers that trade shall be directed towards markets which are profitable, and he also advises that losses must be avoided. There is, you see, very important piece of advice for current day governments which are facing troubles with their economies and underemployment and unemployment. Now, I will conclude these four quotations with a quotation from Encyclopedia Britannica. Encyclopedia admits that all authorities agree, however, that it was mainly because of Kautilya that the Mauryan Empire under Chandragupta and later under Ashoka became a model of efficient government. So, if you look at the quotations related to economy, administration, and justice, you will see that he was able to articulate these ideas many centuries before Christ, and these ideas contributed into making India of that time an efficient state. So his ideas are even relevant today. Some of his ideas are being used into public policies of the Indian state.